You ready to go, boys?
You bet.
All right, you good to go? Ready to go? Okay. Let's get just a little jog on the spot. Start off. Warm it up a little bit. Run around a little bit. Do a circle. Wave your arms around in the air a little bit. Hands up. Baby, hands up. And give me a couple squats. Give me like 5 slow squats to see how everything's feeling. Shake them out. A few leg swings after that. Just like 5 to 10 on each side. Give me a few leg swings, All right, then just come on over towards the screen and I'll kind of discuss what we're going to do today. On the menu is going to be 3 rounds of 5 slow walkouts. So the intention that I'm looking for on the walkout is that you walk yourself out and you use that walkout piece to stretch the hamstrings, and then you put yourself into a strong plank position and you're squeezing the core as you come down into that push-up position. I really like the walkout because you get a little bit of everything with it. When you walk yourself back up, stretch the hamstrings again, stand, squeeze the glutes as hard as you can to get them active, and press towards the sky like you're trying to lift up the ceiling from that position just to warm up the shoulders. So that's going to be the first move, is going to be 5 slow walkouts. After that, we're going to do 10 scat push-ups and 10 air squats, but let's start with the walkouts and then just pause, and I will discuss what I want from the scat push-ups. So go ahead, start with 5 slow walkouts, please. Feet double wide. Think about the stretch. Think about nice tight core as you do that push-up. Stiff as a board on that push-up. Come back. Feel the hamstrings on the return. Stretch and reach for the sky. Hey, Chris. We're started out here. We're doing 5 walkouts to begin with, bud. All right. Second movement in the warm-up is going to be 10 scat push-ups. So you're going to put yourself into a push-up position. Go ahead and do that now. Go into a push-up position. And I always start by pushing up first. So from this position, I'm going to push up and try and open my shoulder blades as much as I can. So you're just staying in the push-up position, Doc, staying on your hands. This is just a scat push-up. And then I sink my chest down towards the ground and squeeze my shoulder blades together. And then I push open my shoulder blades. So it's not an actual push-up, Doc. Stay in that push-up position. You're staying at the top. And you're going to do that 10 times where you just sink down and then open the shoulders. Just trying to warm up the shoulders with this movement. Once you've done 10 of those, pop up and just give me 10 air squats. Sorry, 10 air squats. Good. So the warm-up is as follows. We're going to have a couple more rounds. It's going to be 5 walkouts, 10 scat push-ups, 10 air squats, 3 rounds total. Go ahead and work through that at your own pace. 5 walkouts, 10 scap push-ups, 10 air squats. Once you've completed 3 rounds of that, just grab a drink for a second. Stretch anything else that feels a little bit tight. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. How's your morning go? Coffee. Good.
Language barrier. She's really nice.
All right. So come on a little closer to the camera and I'm going to talk about what we're going to do for a strength session today. Of course, sirens start going by my house. One of the perks of living right beside Eagle Ridge Hospital and across the street from the Port Moody Fire Hall is it's either ambulances coming in or fire trucks going out pretty much all the time. So the strength session today, you're going to need a weighted object for it, something that you can do a strict press with one arm. And it's going to be 4 sets, and you're going to do 10 kneeling one-arm strict presses. So what that'll look like is you'll be in a lunge position, and you'll be just driving up with the one arm per side, okay? I don't really have a preference as to what knee you have up or down, as long as you alternate after each round. You're going to superset that with a bent over row. Same thing. It is going to be one arm. So you'll be in a standing position. You'll hinge forward and you'll pull that weight to your ribs. Everyone here familiar with the bent over row? Good. Okay. So I would recommend alternating arms. So set 1 and 3 will be done with the right arm. Set 2 and 4 will be done with the left arm. But it's going to be 4 sets. Please adjust your camera so that I can get a good look at you doing the movement and give you any cues that we might need. So 10 kneeling one-arm strict press, 10 bent over rows. Go ahead, 4 sets total, switching arms each round. Go ahead and start. Nice and slow, take your time on them. There's a lot of shoulder stability that we're working on in this one as well. Elbow comes down to the front. All right, so you don't want the elbow out to the side. You want that elbow nice and close in the front, driving out of the front. On the bent over row, make sure that you're pulling to your abdomen, that you're not pulling to the high ribs. You don't want the shoulder to internally rotate at the end of that pull. Looks good, Chris. Make sure your core is nice and braced on these movements. You don't want to go into big extension through the rib cage. Keep it nice and tight. I can't see your back on those presses, Chris, but make sure you're not leaning back when it starts to get heavy, right? Starting to burn yet? What's wrong, Leah? Keep that back nice and flat. Is that your last round, Chris? Okay. Just waiting for a few more to finish up. How's the arms feeling after that? Not bad? Well, it looks like it's pretty leggy in the workout, so. All right, so come on over where I can see you, and I'm going to talk about the pieces for this workout. It is going to be 5 rounds, 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, and we're going to cycle through the following movements. The first one is going to be the tuck jump. So from that, you'll just do like a half squat or a quarter squat, and you'll jump up and try and tuck your knees to your chest. Can you all show me one of those, a couple of those, just so I can have a look at it before we start?
I'm just going to avoid the jumps. My knees have been bugging me.
Okay. Second movement is going to be a dumbbell or kettlebell thruster. So hold up the weight that you plan on using for that one. You can two-hand a dumbbell or two-hand a kettlebell if you like. He's got the good. All right, good, yeah. If you are doing single arm, Chris, I don't know if you can hold that thing by the sides. Might be an option for this one where you kind of press it that way. You have 2 of them? Perfect, okay, go grab it. Good, show me a couple thrusters with your object, please. Just 2 will be fine. Make sure everything's good and we got the right idea. If you're going single arm, you'll just alternate each round. Good. All right. Third movement is going to be alternating jumping lunges. If you're not comfortable doing a jumping lunge, you can do just a lunge, forward lunge, back lunge, your choice for this one. Give me a couple lunges, the ones that you plan on doing in the workout, just to make sure everything's feeling good. Good. All right. And then the last one is the burpees. I won't get you to demo or test the burpees. There'll be plenty enough as we go through. 5 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We'll start here in about 30 seconds or so. Like a few people are getting ready. It sucks that I can't put music through the speaker while you guys are doing this. We were doing that in the beginning, but then because we record it and put it on YouTube, we start getting copyright claims against it. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, starting in 10 seconds. First movement is the tuck jump. If it bothers your knees, an air squat will suffice. 2, 1, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Second movement is going to be the kettlebell or dumbbell thruster. And 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Moving into alternating jumping lunges. Remember, it's 5 rounds here. Energy management is important in this one. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Last one in our sequence is going to be the burpee. Just try to have a steady pace for 30 seconds of burpees. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're going back to the top of the order. Second round of 5. Tuck jumps will be the next up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Tuck jumps. So it's a little different than a jumping squat, Chris. A tuck jump, you just jump and pull your knees up. Yeah. You don't dip super low. Three, 2, 1, rest. Coming back with the kettlebell, dumbbell, thrusters. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, thrusters. Head through the top of there. And 3, 2, 1, rest. How we feeling? Getting a little warm yet? Getting a little burn going yet? Alternating jumping lunges. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, lunges. Three, 2, 1, rest. Last one for round 2 is the burpee. Think about nice mechanical, steady pace on the burpee. And 3, 2, 1, burpees. Three, two, one, rest. That's 2 rounds down, 2 rounds of 5. I heard you guys made Patrick do the kumbayas with you. I appreciate that. I'm sure he was not happy seeing how they had come up in the core challenge. All right, 10 seconds and you're back to the tuck jumps starting round 3. In 3, 2, 1, tuck jumps. Just a little pop in the air, pull the knees up, yeah. And 3, 2, 1, rests. Thrusters again. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, thrusters. Think about breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Push your head through the shoulders, full extension of the shoulder. And rest. I always have the pattern of if I see people pausing right when I start saying 3, 2, 1, then I stop saying it. I just say rest instead. Guilty of it myself, especially on the thrusters. Coming back to the lunges now. In 3, 2, 1, lunges. Balance and stability here. Protect your knees. Keep the weight in the heel on the front leg. Drive off the heel, not the ball of the foot. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to the burpees to cap off round 3. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Three, two, one, rest. Back to the top of the order. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, tuck jumps. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. I don't know which one of these movements seems to be the worst. They all seem to have their own little special way, a special source of torture. Ten seconds. Thrusters coming up next. 3, 2, 1, thrusters. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Going back to the lunges. We're into round 4 here. Not far now. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, lunges. Get a few more, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Burpees again. I just try and keep moving, very, very methodical. Try to keep moving through these burpees for 30 seconds. Just think, reach for the ground, kick your feet back, pop yourself up, and stand and jump. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Three, 2, 1, rest. One more round. One more time through. Five seconds. Tuck jumps again and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. That's the last tuck jumps you'll have to do today anyway. Thrusters are next. Last set of thrusters coming up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Squeeze the glutes on that press. Ten seconds. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Just the lunges and burpees left. We're almost home. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lunges. Keep that form good. Think about where your feet are, the position of your knees. Ten seconds for these. 3, 2, 1. Rest. That's the last lunges. Only one movement left, just the burpees. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Last round. Try to keep moving the whole 30 seconds here. You got 10 seconds to go. Just keep moving through the whole time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo.
Well done.
Nice job, folks. Catch your breath here for a minute. Just relax. Which one was the worst? I can read lips. I think someone said burpees.
Tuck jumps, then thrusters together.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff just pairs quite awfully, unfortunately. Right, going right from the thrusters to the jumping lunges. I'm sure that combo felt great. Good. How you feeling, Chris? Good. Doc, you still there? Good. Awesome.
Just have to increase my pacemaker a little bit.
What's that? Increase the pacemaker?
Just
Yeah.
have to speed up my pacemaker.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely that one gets the heart going, especially if you start really trying to push the times on those. So, yeah, great job today, folks. Great job. I very much recommend some self-care work on the quads, whether that be massage, rolling out, stretching, couch stretch, any one of those things as part of a great cool down for this. And a little bit of pigeon pose, maybe just to make sure the glutes don't get too stiff on you. Anybody have any questions about the workout or feedback they want to give me?
No, it's great. Thank
going
you.
on down there? What's that, Mario?
No, it was great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good. You guys did good. So the gym is crazy busy. Not necessarily, obviously, everybody trying to get into classes. The classes fill up a lot faster the first couple days of the week, and then it starts to slow down a little bit as people get sore. We had our first big deadlift day today, where the workout had a fairly high rep number of deadlifts in it. So we're trying to educate everybody on being careful on that one, because coming back and doing a bunch of deadlifts can be scary. It's been surprising how many new people have been attempting to join. I guess a couple of the other CrossFit gyms went under, and we've been getting a lot of requests from people looking for a new home.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Arrow's been basically telling me we have a wait list right now. He's like,
really?
well, in his mind, he's like, if I've got limited class space and I've got people that have been supporting me for the last couple months, I need to make sure that they're getting into workouts before I start, helping bringing on someone new. So a few of them are getting pushed back just for that reason.
I get it.
I'm surprised at how busy it's been even with new people. Like even non-CrossFitters, there's been a lot of new people trying to join the gym. I thought that, economic downturn or something would be a little quieter, but it definitely has not. The coaches have been kind of swamped. So
just people have more time now. They're working
I think
from home.
so. Quarantine 15 might have did it for a few people too.
Yeah.
Like not happy with having sat around for a couple months, maybe eating poorly. They're like, I got to get something going. So
I've put on muscle.
Yeah. There's some people that are in better shape than ever, right? Have more time to work out.
This thing. Well, I plan to be in the gym tomorrow, so I might not join this class.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Be good to see you guys in person. It was definitely weird, one by one, seeing the people that have come to these virtual classes and seeing them in the flesh. It's like, hey, right? So instead of a screen. So yeah,
I'll be back Thursday.
Yeah.
Well,
It's been good.
Classes have been awesome for me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate them.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill that we want to have in our pocket. In the event something happens where if there's a second wave or something like that, then we got to make sure that we're ready to pivot at a moment's notice. So it's been a good learning curve for the coaches as well, just how to program for it. Swinging backpacks and whatever we can get our hands on. Broomsticks and it's been good in that sense. So
even in normal times, this is awesome.
What's that?
Even in normal times, this is great.
Yeah.
I could potentially do one at work. I have a little gym there and just tune in and do it.
Yeah, that definitely has come up. Like even I know I talked with Tom briefly about even having a virtual coach, basically like having someone that is dedicated to home WODs and virtual classes or something along those lines. It could be the way of the future. You start considering you don't really want to compete with the big dogs like Peloton and stuff like that. There are definitely some huge companies getting into the virtual workouts where they're having Ronaldo coach their noon class basically. So there's definitely some big players in the virtual workout, and this definitely pushed it. The whole COVID thing pushed it ahead.
Yeah. Think about it.
I've been really enjoying these. These have been great.
Yeah.
It's nice to just get a quick workout in and then go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. Yeah, I'm glad
It's been a lifesaver. It's been a lifesaver for me just to maintain the discipline and the structure.
Yeah.
And it is totally different working out with a group of you on the screen than it is trying to do something on your own.
Yeah.
It's so much more motivating to have a time that I know I have to be here for.
Yeah.
Doing a home WOD, which is great. I would kind of sometimes do it, sometimes not. As soon as the virtual stuff started up, it's been much easier to be consistent.
Yeah. It's different when someone's standing there watching you do it too. And they're like, do 10 burpees. And you see the eyes kind of,
like 3.
Whereas if you're on your own, sometimes you're like, 8's good enough, so.
And the little coaching cues, because like I know I've done workouts where I'm doing a thruster and somebody's yelling, keep your eyes up. Yeah. Even if it wasn't for me, it reminded me, I'm like, oh man, I'm looking at my toes.
I do that a lot when I'm giving the cue. I just randomly say it. Right? I'll be like, straighten that back out. I'll see like 2 people like suddenly someone I wasn't even talking about. So.
But it's great just to have that somebody watching for those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, folks.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
Let's get a clap going here. 3, 2, 1.
Behind.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.